Hello, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I am Simnity ASMR, and today I'm going to be interviewing you again with some more questions. So this is very important. Just do your best to answer. There's no wrong answers. But thank you very much for participating. Let's get started. First question: what's something you'd like to take lessons in? If you had to describe your personality as a smell, what smell would it be? Okay. You have invented a new board game. What are your playing pieces? How emotional do you get, or competitive do you get during a game of Monopoly from a scale of 1 to 10? Okay. What makes the difference between existing and living? I do think hobbies is a big one. If cobwebs were colorful, would you still brush them away or dust them away? What's the oldest thing in nature that you've seen? As I actually have, I've been to Sequoia National Park, some old trees there, but I do think probably rocks, mountains, yeah. Alright. If cockroaches could talk, what would they say and what would they sound like? What age do you think people should be able to get a driver's license at? So, irregardless of what it is where you live, what do you think it should be? Okay. If your favorite planet in the solar system became inhabitable and was all yours, what would you do with it? So, would you start a resort? Would you start a civilization? Would you live there by yourself? Would you live there with family and close friends? What would you do? Interesting. What is the worst? What in the world is that? Oh. What is the worst parking job you have seen, and where was it? If you could give anyone a radio shout out right now, who would it be? And like, what would you say? Oh, what would you say about them? Alright. What dinosaur would you most want to keep as a pet, and why? That might be tricky, but I support you. That's good reasoning. When I was a child, my favorite dinosaur was the Micropachycephalosaurus. I do think I liked it, but I think I may have picked that one to be my favorite just because it sounds impressive to say such a long name. I wanted people to know that I was not your ordinary dinosaur enjoyer and that I in fact knew a lot of information about dinosaurs. I felt that that was important for people to know. Alright. What are your best and worst categories in trivia? Yeah. That's a hard one. Definitely. Yeah. Alright. Do you make words with the letters when eating alphabet pasta? What's your favorite pasta shape? You're good at sauce to pasta ratio. And what's your favorite macaroni shape? So specifically for macaroni and cheese. So could be shells, elbows, shapes. I like your reasoning. Alright. If you could make a pasta with one pasta type, one sauce, one protein, and 1 to 2 extras, what would it be? What would your pasta dish be? Uh-huh. I would totally pay money for that. Yeah, I would pay like $30 for that. Well, I don't have $30, but if I did, I would. Alright, so this next question, I want you to answer in your head, and then I'm going to ask you a follow-up question about it. So the question is, what 3 things are essential in making a dream treehouse? So think of that in your head. 3 things that are essential in making a dream treehouse. Alright, do you have them? Okay, now I want you to tell me, did you answer that question with materials you would need to construct a treehouse, or did you answer that question with items you would put inside the treehouse? Okay, okay, very interesting. And what did you say? Okay. All right, it's very interesting. Would you burn a candle that smells like the Subway store? Would you burn that in your home? If you had to purchase and burn a savory candle in your home, what scent would you want it to be? Any savory scent? There was a candle at Bath and Body Works. I think it might have been a different store, but it was like a fresh bread scent, and it wasn't sweet. It just smelled like bread. It's very nice. But I didn't buy it at the time, and I wish I had. Next question. Do you believe the full moon can affect people's behavior? In what location would you most like to sleep under the stars? If you were a spy, what would your code name be? Yeah, you can have a second to think. That one's a hard one. Okay, interesting. I like that. Alright. Tell me a fun fact about anything. My fun fact is that dolphins will they'll roll themselves through plants in the ocean that have antimicrobial properties, on purpose to be medicinal. Okay. Given the choice, what color and design of front door would you have? What about a color to paint your house? If you could pick any paint color for your house, what would it be? Interesting. Have you ever been to a naturally occurring hot springs? What about, have you ever seen a naturally sparkling spring? I think Topo Chico water comes from a natural occurring sparkling spring. It's already carbonated. Alright, what song do you think everybody should listen to? What experience do you think that everyone in the world should have at least once? Sorry. Alright, so pick a blue collar office job. Pick a specific job that's either blue collar or office job. Okay, and now I want you to aestheticize it with flowery language. So describe it in an aesthetic way or with flowery language. Oh, that's fun. I like that a lot. Sorry, I keep getting lost on this document. Next question. Where were you and what were you doing the last time you felt totally relaxed? I wonder, are you able to like access that memory or that feeling when you are stressed? And is that something that you do like also regularly on purpose when you're stressed? Interesting. What was the last thing that really grabbed your attention and held your total attention? So just one thing that you were totally focused on. Are you happy when you're alone? Do you get enough alone time? Do you have good handwriting? Would you be comfortable riding in a driverless car? So like a automatically driven car. If you had to display a full suit of armor in your home, where would you put it? And what position would you put it in? Just standing, or maybe like a high five, or you know? Okay. Okay, interesting. What's the funniest or best pet cat name you've ever heard? That's funny. If you had to draw a picture right now, what would you draw? I have so much trouble with that, with being asked to produce a random drawing, I can never seem to think of anything to draw. What is your favorite dip? So dipping sauce or condiment? Yeah, that's a good one. Do you like spicy food? Do you have a high spice tolerance? What's your favorite just add water thing? So like an instant thing where you just have to add water? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. What's the most recent nice thing that somebody did for you? And if you can't think of one that was recent, I think that you are very cool and unique and have special talents that you can bring to the table. So that can be your nice thing that someone did, is me saying that. Okay. All right. Could you explain in 3 steps how to make a cup of tea to someone who's never done it before? Yeah, it's hard to picture, but okay. No, confidence is all I need. How well did you do at your last job interview? Mm-hmm. Are you an accurate assessor of your skills, your performance, your accomplishments? Like, for example, the answer you just gave me about your job interview, do you think that's accurate, or do you think you maybe undersell yourself, or maybe you can't really perceive the truth about your own performance or skills? Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like pumpkin pie? Which pick and mix candy items do you go for first? So like at a candy store, pick and mix type of thing. Those are good. Do you have a favorite flavor of candy? Do you ever read the last page of a book before getting to the end? What are 3 things that you are grateful for about your life? That's lovely. What are 3 things that you like about yourself? Yeah, just say it. You don't have to worry about it sounding... You're not bragging. I'm asking you. And what are 3 things that you are looking forward to in the upcoming week? And then on the scale of 1 to 10, how relaxed are you feeling right now? Alright, well, that is all the questions that let me just readjust myself. That is all the questions that I have for you today. Thank you so much for participating. This is very valuable information. I really appreciate your participation. Before I let you go, I'm gonna grab a message. The message of today is, this is a long one. I really feel like I've done this one already, but it's okay, it's important. Having problems and confiding in people is not being a burden, and it's necessary to ask for help when you need it. There's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, I think that's important to remember. If you have close people in your life, there's nothing wrong with asking them for help, even if it's not something that they say yes to. That doesn't mean it's wrong to ask. And you're not a burden. And you're doing great. Okay, and you're awesome. Okay, anyways. If you're going to bed, I hope that you are feeling comfortable, more relaxed and cozy, and have an excellent sleep with peaceful and uneventful in a good way dreams, or fun dreams. And I hope you wake up feeling refreshed and rested. And if you're trying to get stuff done, I hope you were able to focus and get everything done that you want to. And if not, I hope that you don't beat yourself up about that, because it's the most important part. And above all else, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day/night. Bye.